Welcome back to Let's Play Psychonauts, where we are being haunted by a creepy ghost. We have reached the end of the meat circus. We have 100% of the game. All that's left is to beat it. Let's do that. Give me a little autosave just before we walk in, because in here is not so nice things.
You gotta help me protect the bunnies!
What bunnies?
Hey, little oldie.
I don't see any bunnies.
It's okay. Those monsters are gone now.
Except for the biggest one.
The bunnies are safe. We're all safe.
No! It's not safe!
It really isn't.
Coming!
Who's coming?
Him.
My dad!
Your dad?
Don't turn around.
The butcher?
He says little bunnies are good for nothing!
Except eating.
Nothing but food!
And there he is.
Here, little bunnies.
He has some big ears.
Run, or else Daddy's gonna kill you.
Wonderful. Okay, so we have a boss. He's big. We're in the big top. And, we're in the big top butcher shop, and the butcher is right here ready to hurt my ass. So he's got a couple of basic attacks. He's got a kick. He's got his slice and dice attack. He has that horizontal attack. The one I'm waiting for is that one. So that allows me to do is run up like this and smack him in the face a few times. I kind of failed it there, though. But, that's what I'm looking for in this fight. Nothing else in this fight matters, except for that attack and using it to the best of my ability to deal damage to him. Now, I don't know if it's, it might just be me, but it almost feels like he's voiced by, Tim Curry. I don't know, I'm just thinking of Tim Curry and, like, Duckman. That's kind of what he reminds me of. So we're just going to let our natural regeneration get our health back up a little bit. Waiting for him to do that attack, which I didn't dodge. As you can see, that does a lot of damage. So let's try to stay out of his range for a little while. What I should have at this point, what I don't have, is that one item that was advertised so very often in the camp store that I completely failed to do anything with. Dream Fluffs. As you can see, it's not going to take a lot of hits to kill this guy. Give me that. Dodge that. It's that horizontal swipe, which is the one that's hurting me the most. Okay, maybe his next attack is going to be his overhead swipe. Come on. Come on, do the thing. Nope. Horizontal, okay. Gotta watch out for that. Oh, got hit by that. Wow, that dropped me down by a lot. Gotta watch out for that center portion, too. That is auto-death in there. Horizontal slice, okay. Let's get the vertical. Come on, give me the vertical.
Don't run, or else Daddy's gonna kill
That's not the right one. Come on, give me the vertical slice. No! He gave it to me, but I dodged in the wrong direction. It's fine, though. You know, I had to get my bearings on this guy. I need to stop being hit by that, is what I need to stop doing. Come on, give me the vertical slice. Come on. That's horizontal. That's exactly what I'm not looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Apparently I'm not going to hit him with that one, but that's fine, you know. No big deal. I can dodge him. Well, I mean, I can't. I've kind of proven that I am unable to dodge him, but you know,
I'm not gonna hurt
I'll figure this out. Come on, do the vertical slice already. Just like that. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Let's get up here, smack him in the face. Just one karate chop to the face does 1/4 of his HP and damage. Unfortunately, nothing else works. The Psy Blast, which we have unlimited ammo for now, nope, doesn't work at all. The Confusion Grenade, we have that unlimited ammo for, nope, not useful. The least attack in our arsenal, the Karate Chop, that is our new best friend. Okay. Good stuff, right? Okay. Now, that said, that one Psy Power that I've used all game long as soon as I unlocked it, the one that I consider to be the most useful Psy Power in the game, namely the levitate orb, has once again proved its usefulness. It allows me to outspeed him and outjump him. Okay, let's do that. So that's gonna take care of this guy. And he's gonna serve us up and toss us outside, along with little Oli. Well, that was an interesting boss fight, right, guys? We're not quite done yet, though, because we just dealt with Oli's dad. We need to deal with
What's going on here? What have you done to our circus?
Do you have a spine, dude?
Dad!
Polluted. Perverted. This looks like the work of mentalists.
Why are
I
you
can
green?
Explain.
Have you been associating with psychics?
Oh dear,
Dad,
this is a problem.
Fortune tellers. They killed your grandfather.
Oh boy.
They cursed our entire family.
sounds like he's getting
to die
pissed.
in water,
Yes, but...
including you, Rasputin, and me. But I'm going to live. You know why? Because I'm still an acrobat.
Are you now?
Let's see if you are.
And now we're gonna be tested. We did Oli's
What's it
part
going
of
to
this
be,
game.
Son? Die in the water?
Now it's Rasputin's
Or
turn.
show me what you got.
So this section is, both not as hard as the previous section we completed, and harder than the section we completed. For one very specific reason. Namely, don't look down. That's right, kids.
Rasputin.
This is the old school game. Old school style. When I say old school style, I mean the you are going to die if you take too long. This is not a take your time situation.
Like to play catch.
Okay, would you just go away? Okay, where am I going next? I'm going behind me. And we're still being haunted.
Always were.
Not good.
Slow one.
Yep, no matter how good you do in this, you are always considered to be too slow.
Good. Pretty good.
Thank you. I like to consider myself to be decent. And here comes this again.
Play catch.
That one was pretty easy, right? Because he just jumped over me every time? No, this time he's going to vary it up a little bit. Whoa, that was a bit of a problem. Okay,
Like to play catch.
so this is where this becomes a little bit hard. I have to somehow jump, and then... No! Damn. When you do that section, you have to jump out and double jump around, which is an absolute pain. It shouldn't, you know...
Hey, son, catch. Think fast. No, you can't read.
Yeah. You have to somehow jump around and jump up at the same time.
Used to like.
Crap.
Hey, son, catch.
Yeah, this is obnoxious. Luckily, the water resets every time I move up, or every time I fall down. So the game, again, it's not as impossible as it used to be. But
Think fast.
that water is moving rather fast.
Hey, son, catch.
It's almost better to just power through the damage and just keep on moving. I do have the regeneration going for me, which is what I need, really. No, I didn't get my double jump. My double jump, it did not occur. All the way back down here again. Well, guys, I'm just looking at the time already, and I'm thinking we're not going to be able to beat the game in this episode. Not that that's particularly a bad thing, to be honest, but I did think it was actually going to happen. Hey, yeah, hit me with it, that's fine. I'm just going to keep on jumping through. You can't beat me.
Think fast.
Guess he's just going to sit there on that meat cube. As much as he doesn't like Mentalist, he doesn't seem to bother or to worry too much about what he's stepping on. There we go. That's the jump I was looking for. Okay. Continue moving our way up. Okay, we're doing fine now. We are cooking with fire. Which is especially good because we have all this fire around us to help us cook. Come on, give me it. Thank you. Okay, so we're good. Camera, don't screw with me now. Okay. Now this area should be pretty obvious, right?
Here you go.
hover your way through the hoops. You have to watch out for Dad, though, because he is throwing shit at us. And if it hits you, it's gonna end this party real quick. Wonderful. Now this looks like a fun game, right? But we can dodge. No! Okay, we should have been able to dodge those meat cleavers pretty easily. But the, I guess we just didn't get the catch right? Or did I get hit? I couldn't tell. But that's fine. We're just gonna keep on moving up. In all honesty, the water beneath us is less a, it's not really an obstacle. It really isn't, because it doesn't actually rise fast enough to be a problem. I love being tested. Oh, come on. I don't know what's going on with the catches, guys. I really don't. I feel kind of embarrassed. But, you know, that's fine. I should at least be able to beat this section before this episode ends. I hope so, at least. It is taking me a couple tries. Yeah, but that's obvious. I mean, when I say it's taking me a couple tries, you guys are no! You guys are seeing how many tries it's taking me. On the plus side, again, you know, we're just taking a little bit of mental health damage, but our regeneration's taking care of that just fine. This would be really difficult if we did not have regeneration. Could you shut up? I mean, really? As much as I like it when bosses, like, tease you a little bit when you're fighting them, when they're as, what's the word I'm looking for? As garrulous as his dad is. Okay, we're just gonna walk through this. I don't care about the damage. Don't care a bit. Okay, where am I going now? Oh, this is actually one of my favorite areas. Let's just fall up the ladder. Why not? We're in a dream world, doesn't matter, right? Just continue falling up. Gravity, who cares about gravity? Let's make our way over to the next arena. The water seems to have stopped, which is good. Because I have no idea what's going on here. We are still falling.
Dad, I made it!
You cheated!
Did he?
No! I used the acrobatics you taught me.
We did float.
Don't lie to me, cheater. You crystal ball readers always cheat.
Oh dear.
You're no son of mine.
Oh, that's not nice. And he breaks another hole in the wall of the universe, which is gonna drag us in. Well, I don't know, guys. We might be there.
Ollie, are you okay? Where's your dad?
He's over there, talking to your dad.
Oh boy.
He did what?
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's going to get grounded.
Make that ground.
Yeah. This fight just got a lot harder. So, we're still fighting Ollie's dad. But life just got a bit more difficult for one very good reason. Now I have to beat...
Please, Mr. Bun.
There you go.
Yeah, that whole, crap. That whole run-up his arm thing doesn't work any longer.
Stupid, spiky, flaming juggling pit.
Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of this mental health going here. Okay, so this is how this works. Throw a spiky juggling pin, get a few hits. See? Not too hard, right? I actually find this particular portion of the fight to be easier than the previous portions. You missed. Come on, throw some more, throw some more. You can take that to the shin, and take a smack to the face, and you can go into the chopping pit, dude. This is probably not good for the little Ollie. But his dad goes in the chopping pit, and we are still being chased by this freaking Say what now?
Rasputin, I see your skull is as hard to penetrate as ever.
Who's this asshole? Oh, it's his
What is
dad.
your brain doing out here in this tank with this other brain?
And how does Dad get in?
All these unconscious people. What have you gotten yourself involved with?
There's a lot of questions, but...
He's been cavorting with filthy, cheating psychics.
Oh dear.
Is that really how I look in your mind?
Just really?
Do I hate psychics? And seeing my son happy.
That's just
I don't
embarrassing.
hate psychics. I used my psychic connection with you to find you and to project myself into your mind.
Exactly.
How can you hate me for being psychic if you're psychic too?
He doesn't hate you.
I could never hate you.
Misunderstandings.
I only wanted you to be happy, Rasputin. And safe.
Yeah, that.
Our family has many enemies.
Not the least of which is that guy. He just killed himself.
I have a lot more hair than that.
Oh, well, there you
Now,
go.
son, we have to carefully unweave your psyche from that other brain.
Which is going to take a little bit of
Don't
time.
want anything bad to happen while your mind is in this tangled state. The damage could be permanent.
And it probably will be if that sounds anything to... Oh, dear.
Unweave? Detangle?
Never.
Oh, boy.
I
Nightmares.
like it this way. I mean, look at how huge I am.
Oh, dear.
I think I can juggle now.
Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Guys,
This is your
here's the boss fight.
So you are the strong one here. What I'm about to give you, my son, you must take care of it. Because it's everything I've got.
And he's going to give us all of his psychic power. Everything. All of it. Everything, all of it, ever. Which turns us Super Saiyan. We are gigantic psychic Raz, and this, Raz. Gigantic psychic Raz, and this fight just got a lot more even. Come here, you. I wish to have a little bit of a talk. Oh, boy. Unfortunately, that doesn't last for all that long. So what we have to do is we have to survive until we can get our charge going again. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see underneath our health bar is the charge bar, which will tell us exactly when we're going to go Uber again. Should be right about,
Come here.
now. Hi. Let's talk. But it only lasts for a couple of hits. In this case, just long enough for us to half health him. And then it was just kind of kiting him again and running away. Not the biggest and baddest, final boss. They do give us the uber power, which makes it, powerful. Or, powerful. Possible is the word I was looking for there. So, it's not going to be amazingly hard. I'm actually taking more hits than I should be here. Hi, I want you to take this fist and shove it you-know-where. Can I get him? Come on, let me get one more hit in. No! Okay, so we are not quite done. It's going to take one more Uber for us to actually finish this. No. No. Stay the hell away from me. The other thing is they are dropping health from the sky like candy. No, leave me alone. No, and no. My turn. Smack, smack, smack. Uppercut into the stratosphere, and go away. And folks, we have won. Leave me alone. This is probably not good. Decidedly not good. Amazingly not good. There's a black hole forming in this mind, and somehow these two are able to run backwards fast enough. That tunnel is rapidly collapsing. Perfect. They have gotten out. Maybe? Nope, now they're outside the caravan. Well, at least they're not inside the meat circus anymore, right?
Bunnies! No! No meat!
Are you safe? Ah, it's a bunny.
No more.
That was frightening.
No more meat. Look.
It's just a bunny. Just a big, fat bunny.
Good little bunny!
If by little you mean as big as your head.
Hey, thanks for helping me save the bunnies. And for talking to my dad.
Maybe Coach Oleander won't be such a dick any longer.
No problem, little Oli.
Bye-bye! Wave goodbye, Mr. Bun!
And the detangling process begins.
We're separating the brains now, Rasputin. He'll be fine.
And
Let's
so
go
will you.
inside.
Man, I can't wait to tell you about all the messed up stuff that happened.
He probably knows most of it.
I know a lot of it. While you were out, I poked around a bit. Tell
Just
me
a bit.
about this Lily person.
Yep, he's a dad. But there's still meat in that caravan.
And so, that brings us to the end.
Of your employment?
Where, as you can clearly see, The personal demons causing my negative behavior have all been eradicated, leaving me sane once again.
About that.
This is also corroborated in CAT scan number 3 on page 59 of your handouts.
3 CAT
On a
scans?
personal note, I would just like to reiterate how extremely, extremely sorry I am for stealing all of your brains and trying to take over the world.
Sorry just doesn't cut it.
Mistakes have been made. But this camp is all about education. And I know I, for one, learned plenty.
You're gonna learn more in your incarceration.
Guy right there. Come on up here, Raz.
You're gonna learn exactly how it feels to be underneath a man named Bubba.
We endeavor to build strong minds here, with the power to lift things, to see things,
To burn things.
But it's a special quality of your heart, not your mind, that truly makes a great psychonaut.
Did you notice
This
the
young man has it.
really
We did not
high-tech
give it to him.
backpack he's
He
wearing?
got it from someone else, long before he came here.
Thank you, Dad.
But we can give him this, to honor his mind, his courage, and his heart.
An official Psychonauts
Son,
uniform.
we do not normally ask this of someone so young.
10 years old.
But it is obvious to us all that you are not average.
Possibly exceptional.
Will you join us, Rasputin?
Possibly.
Will you be a psychonaut?
And wear the snazzy turtleneck. Yeah, Raz is a badass. That's right. Final upgrade unlocked. Become a Psychonaut. Raz, you need the goggles. The helmet and the goggles make you look cooler. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. We's a Psychonaut. Badass. Now everybody's getting ready to go home and enjoy their lives down there, but we know,
Okay, let's be perfectly clear about this. That was the best summer of my whole entire life.
Snazzy
The
haircut.
summer's not over yet. We can hang out for a couple of weeks still.
You're gonna be busy.
My family's out on the East Coast. Where's yours?
Romania.
They move around a lot.
Well, that too.
Well, you'd better go. Your dad's waiting for you.
You're psychic. She'll keep in contact.
Well...
Come on, make the kiss happen. We know it's happening. Come on. There you go. Finally, closure. Wonderful. 10 years old.
Children, it's an emergency. There's been another kidnapping.
I was
Okay.
here the whole time. You saw me.
I love
This
that.
time we know who it is, and that's what scares us.
Who is
Who was
it?
kidnapped?
Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts.
And Lily's dad.
Dad.
Sir, can you teleport this many of us back to headquarters?
Huh? What? Hey, what are you people doing in my kitchen? Now get!
Yep, that
Guess
stone's
we're
no longer
taking a
working.
jet.
Wait, jet? Yes, they have a jet. Powered by a titanium stone. And it responds to house
Don't worry
calls.
about your dad, darling. We'll get him back.
Yes, after all, we'll have Rasputin helping us.
Damn right.
I'm going?
Yeah, you're a
Now, how
Psychonaut.
could we do this without our anti-kidnapping specialist?
Mm-hmm. Come on, Dad, you're coming too. Come on. Come on.
I've taught you everything I can, son. Now, you go show them.
You can come too.
Show them all.
Come on. Oh, fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, they've got fists that pick people up who cannot do full levitation yet. This jet's badass. It's even got psychic landing gear. Was it being hauled around by a gigantic hand? I think it was. Well, ladies and gents, that was Psychonauts. Yes, Sasha was played by the same person who played Benita Soleil. It's kind of cool looking at some of the names in here. So just seeing who did what, because some of these were kind of impressive. We got a couple of pictures to end the game out. I think there's one for each of the worlds, so we get to see sort of aftermaths, things like that. Kind of cool stuff. There were a number of secret, not secret, but optional cutscenes I did skip. Some of which that were just doing other things at the time, just kind of missed them. Always, you know, go back and look. Some of them are kind of funny. There's a couple of achievements that I've still missed. Things like the show Mr. Pokelope to all characters. I kind of skipped that because it was taking too long to find everybody, so I kind of skipped that episode. Let's see. Can't think of all of them off the top of my head. But yeah, there's just lots of little side stuff. Between each session inside of each head, you can go and talk to everybody. They mostly have awesome things to say. But, you know, what else do you expect from Psychonauts? The game is polished as can be. Lots of fun, lots of funny. I still love the visual style that the game has. Very fantastic in general. Yeah. Love the visual style. And hey, look, apparently the sensors are all grouped up for a picture. That's wonderful. Still kind of tickled pink that it's Invader Zim who's playing Rasputin. That's pretty fantastic. So it was fun. I'm glad this actually, believe it or not, and you'll probably believe it, that was the first time I've ever actually 100% of the game. Hence some of the achievements we got. It was a lot easier than I expected it to be, actually. I was expecting it to be a little bit more difficult to 100%. I'm kind of depressed about some of the deaths we had, because some of those were just needless. But Psychonauts doesn't particularly, Lance Burton? Isn't that the same guy who was doing magic way back when? So he's now, you know, programming? Anyways, going to enjoy the rest of this. I'm sure Eric Wolpaw has something to do with the Wolpaw Says Thanks achievement. Maybe it was him who coded all of those long stories. I don't know. I'm assuming that's something like that. So we're going to hope, beyond hope, that we're going to see a Psychonauts 2 in the near future. Potentially seeing about saving Lily's dad or something equally as badass. It's going to be very hard to do a adequate sequel to this game. Just because the game is just so damn good. Then again, it's been a number of years, so maybe it will happen. Ah, that's why. Story and dialogue. There's Eric Wolpaw. So that has something to do with it. Let's see. An overall, you know, sort of a post-mortem review. If Psychonauts has any, you know, downsides, some of the gameplay could have been tightened up a little bit. Things like, you know, some of the abilities needed a little bit more help. You know, we didn't use pyrokinesis a lot. We don't end up using telekinesis as much as you would think. There's no real use of confusion grenade in the game except for that one boss. Stuff like that. So we could have used a little bit more use of that type of stuff. And then, of course, we did see a couple instances where bug fixing would have been needed. Of course, with the original game, there's the 2011 update crew. Thanks, guys, for bringing it to the PC for me. There were, of course, events like those glitches that we had where, you know, we had the infinite glitch jerk thing the 2 times I had to reload because of that. So, of course, those could be found. And, of course, the original Meat Circus was an absolute disaster. But it's taking me a really hard time to find things I didn't like about the game. So that should really tell you something. Let's see. Not to mention, I think Psychonauts is one of the 3 games that reviewer, everybody knows Yahtzee, Ben Croshaw, but it's one of the 3 games he's ever given an official 1-up to. 3 games he's completely unable to find anything to say bad about. So that tells you a lot about the game. And Double Fine giving thanks to lots of cool stuff. I wonder who some of these people are. Got some pretty cool names. The Carpenter family in its entirety. Kind of cool. And there's the Meat Circus picture. I think Raz's dad is probably one of the coolest characters in the game. Simply because he's the one that comes out of nowhere and just shows us to be an absolute badass. We've been hearing the entire time about how his dad's a pain in the ass and doesn't like psychics and, you know, would hate for Raz to be at this summer camp. Turns out he wouldn't have minded at all if he actually knew about it from the get-go. Kind of cool. Here's the summer camp photo. Can you name them all really quick before the photo passes? That's a shame, it's too late. So, here's hoping that we see Psychonauts 2. Here's hoping we also see games of the same caliber coming out of the production studios. You know, soon enough. It's a long set of credits. It's already been going for like 8 minutes now. I'm having trouble coming up with things to say at this point. I just don't like to have dead air, but... And the Volunteer Tester Army. Thank you, guys. Yep, you can still go on to doublefine.com and get yourself t-shirts, patches, and such. I probably should do that at some point, considering I've done this now. And here's the entire Double Fine crew. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all your hard work. Awesome. And that is that, folks. That was Psychonauts, which was a Double Fine production. I will see you guys another time on whatever the next game is. And... see you later.